Well, good morning, everyone. Thank you for coming out. It's a great day to be in Arizona today. I have to say it's wonderful to be doing this in December. Other times we've opened freeways in the middle of the summer, it gets a little warm, so be thankful for the weather today. So this is truly an exciting day. It's one that's been more than 3 decades in the making. Since it was first proposed in the early 1980s, the Loop 202 South Mountain Freeway has always been envisioned as a direct link between the East and the West Valley. Over the years, this project has evolved from an idea into the largest state highway project in Arizona's great history. Through a first-of-its-kind highway contract, we've been able to accelerate this entire project. Our innovative public-private partnership with Connect 202 Partners has also reduced the overall cost to design, build, and eventually maintain the highway. Right now, many people are here who represent the incredible collaboration and teamwork so necessary to undertake a project of this magnitude. Behind me, you see some of the people who have played a major role in getting this freeway built. ADOT is fortunate for its strong partnerships that have helped guide us in the planning, design, and development phases. We've had a solid team that helped move this project forward every step of the way. I want to thank everyone who played a part in delivering this regional transportation solution. And now, as Director of the Arizona Department of Transportation, it's my privilege to introduce the person who's the driving force behind creating opportunity for all in Arizona, and to whom I'm thankful and grateful for, who had the faith in me to provide me the opportunity to be part of this great achievement. Governor Doug Ducey.
I want to say thank you, Director Halikowski, and good morning, everyone. As 2019 comes to a close, Arizona has much to celebrate. At a state level, we worked very hard to make sure that our state is open for opportunity, and our results really speak for themselves. In the game of states, people vote with their feet, and Arizona is winning. Today, Arizona is the #1 inbound state in the nation. Maricopa County is the fastest growing county in the nation 3 years running. And Mayor Gallego, the city of Phoenix is the fastest growing city in America. And as many more people choose Arizona, we're making sure our infrastructure remains some of the best in America. Today, we celebrate the largest highway project in state history, the new Loop 202 South Mountain Freeway. This 22-mile highway represents a big step forward in connecting the East Valley and the West Valley, and an alternative to the I-10 and the Broadway Loop through downtown Phoenix. This project is the result of an innovative public-private partnership that will save Arizona taxpayers more than $100 million. I also want to point out that safety will be a top priority on this new freeway. That's why we budgeted and included an additional $6 million to hire new DPS patrol officers to be on this project. The project was a massive undertaking that required decades of work from local, state, tribal, federal, and private partners. Along the way, when challenges have emerged, we've shown that we can work together in a spirit of partnership to get things done. And with 2020 right around the corner, I'm looking forward to all the future collaborations that will serve all Arizonans. Today, my sincere thanks go out to Governor Lewis, Lieutenant Governor Stone, and the Gila River Indian community. Also to Mayor Kate Gallego and the City of Phoenix, Tempe Mayor Mark Mitchell and the Maricopa Association of Governments, Carla Petty and the Federal Highway Administration, and Director Halikowski and his team at ADOT. We're also grateful to many others. Michael Bidwell, the President and Chairman of the Arizona Cardinals, our congressional delegation, the many engineers, contractors, and workers who built this freeway, and the countless community organizations that really shaped this project for the better. Beyond the partnerships that brought this project to life, this freeway is special for another reason. This freeway is taking on the name of one of Arizona's proudest public servants. Congressman Ed Pastor was someone who worked every day to bring people together, and he was a champion of improving critical infrastructure across our nation. I see many members of Congressman Pastor's family here today, and I want you to know that Arizona is honored to recognize Congressman Ed Pastor in this way.
Today is a special day for many reasons, but it is the wedding anniversary for Ed and Verma Pastor. It is also an honor to be here with so many elected officials from across our county. This freeway is part of a cog system, and when one section functions better, our entire freeway will be better. So you will see benefits from this freeway, whether you live in this section of Phoenix or whether you're coming from the East Valley or west. And I think that's part of the reason we see such strong support for this project from elected officials across Maricopa County.
It is my honor to be the chair who bears final witness to delivery of a promise to the Maricopa County voters to complete the Loop 101 and the Loop 202 system. It truly is a historic moment. When South Mountain Freeway opens to traffic, it will see more than 100,000 cars a day and save significant travel time, not only for folks using this new freeway, but because they are bypassing the majority of Phoenix. Our daily commuters should experience some changes as well. This new freeway will also create the important new economic opportunities. MAG estimates that 55% of the population growth and 58% of the employment growth will take place in the southeast and the southwest areas of the valley, connected by the South Mountain Freeway corridor. This means economic vitality, not just for those areas, but really for the entire region.
As you know, the Phoenix region continues to grow, and this project will support that growth. The benefits of this project are significant, and we will see them for years to come. They will be enjoyed by residents, the business community, and the regional commuters. This segment of the Loop 202 will provide faster and easier access between the East and West Valley cities while making it more convenient for residents to access other parts of the valley for work, education, shopping, and entertainment.
Now, there are many reasons to be excited about this highway, including the new opportunities that it's going to open up for people to travel to and from our growing West Valley, including some of Arizona's most popular professional sports teams. Here with us today is a true champion of Arizona and someone who has been my partner in economic development. Please give a warm welcome to the chairman and president of the Arizona Cardinals, Michael Bidwell.
Thank you, Governor, and I want to say thank you to all of the leaders that had a hand in making today possible. Today is really a game changer for Arizona business, and I want to say thank you on behalf of the business community, because what we're going to be doing is going forward is creating hundreds of thousands of jobs for Arizonans and creating those opportunities. And it's fantastic. What's really fantastic is just seeing the public and private partnership that's come together between the Gila River Indian community, the state of Arizona, the Federal Highway Administration, MAG, the city of Phoenix, such an important partner. To have this all come together, it was green-lighted just a few years ago, and we saw the speed and pace that I doubt has ever happened in the history of America to have such a highway this length come together so quickly. It's going to be a game changer for Arizona. It's going to be a game changer for the East Valley and the West Valley. The sports and entertainment industry is just one part of the business community. For us, Monday night games and Thursday night games are going to be even better. For the Coyotes, all those games that they have, this is going to connect them to the East Valley, and it's going to be super, absolutely awesome for all those hockey fans. And they just signed a new player yesterday that's going to make that team really a great team as we go forward. You know, I was thinking about it. I'm not sure everybody understands that we're just 37 and a half months away from our next Super Bowl here. 14 months after that, we have a Final Four, our second Final Four here in the Valley. Those events brought so much exposure, so much of an economic tsunami that came through over the days of those events. But the tale of the tale is that we recruited a lot of companies. The governor and I, with others, worked very hard to recruit lots of companies with high-paying jobs. And so we've got an additional 14,000 jobs, 32 companies, about over $2 billion of investment. We'll be doing that again this time around. And it couldn't be more exciting. That stadium, State Farm Stadium, has been an economic engine. We're going to continue to use it that way. Lastly, I want to wrap up and say, all those who had a hand in making sure that this freeway was named after Congressman Ed Pastor, job well done. There couldn't be anybody more well-deserving. What a gentleman, a person who loved Arizona and brought us together to get great projects like this done. So, Ed, thank you for your leadership on so many projects. But I would say in the last decade and a half, there's nothing more significant than what we're doing today. So thank you again for having me, and thank you for the comments, Governor.
Thank you, Mr. Biddle and the Arizona Cardinals, for being here. Pleasure to have you here today. So again, I want to thank everyone for coming today, and thanks to all of our leaders and speakers in the audience. But before we do end things today, I want to say a few words about Congressman Ed Pastor. You know, when I was a newly minted director of the Department of Transportation in 2009, I was pretty anxious and a little nervous. And I first met Congressman Pastor that February in Washington, D.C. And he had a way of bringing you back to what's important in his own humbling way. And I was there in front of him in his office, and I said, I'm just really eager to get started. I've got big plans. I want to do a lot of things. And he looked at me and he said, well, I didn't think you were just another pretty face. And I assured him I wasn't. But anyone who knew him has stories about how he was committed to Arizona. He always fought for his state and for his constituents, particularly when it came to transit and transportation infrastructure projects. Congressman Pastor worked to find solutions and was always willing to listen. I'm so proud to see this freeway named after him. I'd also like to recognize again the hundreds of people who have worked to build this freeway. While a project of this scale takes careful planning, funding, and design, absolutely nothing would ever get built without the efforts of the men and women who did all of the work. To the approximately 1,400 people who were on this project, I'd like to say thank you. Thank you for getting this job well done. Finally, I want to say thank you to the public, especially the residents who've lived nearby and have had an up-close look at the construction. You've provided your input from the start and have helped us shape this into a better project. Thank you, everyone, for your patience. Very soon, you'll be able to use the Loop 202 South Mountain Pastor Freeway. At ADOT, our true north is everyone safely home. This is our first consideration in all we do. ADOT's mission is connecting Arizona, connecting everyone, everywhere, every day. This new freeway brings opportunity and connectivity for all of us. Please use it safely. Thank you very much.
Well done. All right, pass our family.